Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Holly. And today we're going to take you to Portugal.
And the wine for today is Quinta Da Garrida from Dow 2011. This is a blend of two grapes. This is Garrida Nacional and Tinto Reserva, which is known as Tempranillo in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is a 93-point wine from Wine Enthusiast, and it was also on our top 100. It was number 76.
Yeah, and I think, Portugal is really such an exploding region right now. I mean, they've been making wine forever, but years ago, if you mentioned Portugal, people would think port, the dessert wine port, or that nice like rosé that comes in the round bottle called Matus.
Yes.
But there's so much more to Portugal, and these red table wines are stunning for the price. And yes, again, Garrida Nacional, Tinto Reserva sounds kind of obscure, but those are the local grapes of this Dow region, which is near the Douro. And this is really a beautiful wine. It's full-bodied. It's got great flavor. Let's give it a taste here.
Yeah, this has turned into one of our two top sellers for Portugal.
Yeah.
$10.99 is the price on this. Used to be $12.99. I did a lot of research last night looking around for price, and I could find nobody that had this wine cheaper than $10.99. I couldn't even find anybody that had it for $10.99. So this might be one of the very best values in the whole store.
And a great way to introduce your palate to Portugal, because there's so much more coming out of Portugal. And this is a perfect example. I mean, just the nose alone, it just will capture you right off the bat. It's different from any other reds that we've had. It's got definitely almost a little bit of kind of that Spanish earthy note, and again that Tinto Reserva is Tempranillo, which is one of the grapes of Rioja. But this has got some really dark berry fruit.
Yeah, I get a lot of blackberry and the licorice you mentioned earlier.
And spice, like anise,
spice,
licorice. Really, like the nose is so full.
And even a little whetstone, like minerality. You talked a couple videos ago about decanting and letting things breathe. This is a classic example of a wine that really needs to breathe. I would give it an hour, and for those out there that are kind of lightweights like you and take 3 or 4 days to go through a bottle, this would be great, because I think on day 4 it'll drink just like day 1. It'll really be good.
And so for people opening this up, letting it breathe, you could take the cork out of the bottle, let it sit for an hour, but more importantly, even if you put it in a decanter to really get it some air.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. For you hardcores that drink it within an hour. You want to give it a little air.
Thank you.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
But this has got a great palate. The tannins are there, but not overpowering.
Yeah.
But again, food is going to bring out the best in this wine. And we think of Portugal, great Portuguese stews that have like chorizo and some good sausage in them. Even the rich fish stews, or one of my favorite, chicken Madeira, which is made with a fortified wine from Portugal, from the island of Madeira. Very rich sauce. This would be perfect with that.
Yeah. And I used. I'm no chef, but I used one of these Portuguese reds. What I did was I took some Frenched pork chops, and I marinated them in basil, olive oil, some rosemary, a little bit of cumin, and then I put artichoke hearts, roasted red peppers, roasted garlic, and grilled them. I grilled it all together.
Delicious.
It was really
very
good.
Mediterranean and very
it
sounds really
and the
good.
wine that I used was almost all Garrida Nacional, so it's very similar to this. It worked very well.
Portugal is just a land of great treasures right now. It's really worth visiting, and we hope you do take a chance and try this wine. We're really fond of it.
This is the Quinta Da Garrida from Dow 2011, $10.99.